What are you doing, Gary?
Even a little red bass.
Man, I tell y'all what, buy a man a brand new truck to drive, and he comes over here on a Sunday and tries to rub the paint off of it. He ain't never seen such.
I try to make it look used somehow.
That's right.
Around looking brand new all the time.
Well, when you get all the clear coat buffed off of it, I guess it'll be just right then, huh?
Yeah. I'm gonna throw some dirt on it, make it look like it did.
Old girl's shining now.
That's
Well, I got a question for you.
what's that?
How you gonna reach the bed with it way up in the air like that?
That's how I get in there and get the frame and get behind the cab.
Oh, you washed the frame and all, huh?
Yeah. You ain't seen the other side?
Well, I looked, but I didn't look good enough, I don't reckon. Oh, yeah. Shoot, that's better than when it was brand new. So we're gonna do our first oil change this week, ain't we?
Yes, sir.
That's gonna be so we're gonna do the first one at what, 5,000 or 6,000?
Over 5,000. It's about 6 now.
6 now, so probably about 6.5.
Yeah.
Time we get this week done. That won't be too bad. They say 10, but I don't know. That first one, I want to do it a little early.
Well, I've always, a lot of people say I was crazy, but Caterpillar is what I used to run, and they used to say 15, no more than 15.
Yeah.
So I always did mine at 14.
Right. Hey, now, somebody was asking me the other day in a comment if this was the performance or the economy motor.
Economy.
This is the economy?
Yes.
Okay. He was saying something about the filter housings and stuff. But we might want to look into changing the PACCAR filter housings. I want to say
we got any PACCAR filter
I
housings.
think it's this one right here, that Fleet Guard.
Oh, that Fleet Guard, that's your fuel filter.
Right, but he was saying something about that. I'll have to, maybe he'll watch this video too and tell me what he's talking about.
This one right here is fuel filter also. But what I always did, and there again, I always run Caterpillars. I've had Cummins before, but I've always run Cats when I had my mess. And Caterpillar and everybody else even suggested when you change your fuel filters, don't put fuel in them.
Huh, why is that? I've always been taught to put fuel in them.
Well, that's good. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But fill them up with transmission fluid.
Oh yeah?
And I've always done that, and I've got better mileage, better wear, because transmission fluid is actually a finer grade of that oil.
Right.
And it'll get in that pump, lubricate the pump, lubricate the top rack, lubricate everything, fuel.
Okay.
And it burns.
I'm sure once diesel fuel mixes with it, it ain't no problem.
Yeah, you fill that filter full of transmission fluid, it's going to take about 2 quarts.
Right.
Screw it back on, and I guarantee you by the time you crank her up here, let her warm up a couple minutes, get to the end of your road, it's all fuel. All your diesel fuel, all your transmission fluid's already gone through. Now, if anybody's got a comment about that, good, I want to hear it. But I've always run Caterpillar, and they've always said, for best engine cleaning is transmission fluid.
Huh.
And once every 2 years, drain the radiator.
Right.
Of course, this is Peterbilt talking. Drain the radiator. 1 cup of, I got to call Kenny Brown over there in Mobile. He's the one that taught me that trick. I got to call him, find out exactly what the brand is. But there's a dish detergent.
Uh-huh.
Put 1 cup of that in the radiator. Fill it up with distilled water. It's a little expensive, but fill it up with distilled water, not hose water, because that's got contaminants and all in it.
Right.
And let it cycle 3 times.
Huh.
Fan kick off, off, on, off. 3 cycles. Drain it. Fill it back up with that same water. No soap. Let it cycle 2 or 3 times. Drain it. Close it. Fill it back up with your regular antifreeze. There's a lot of times, if you ever put water, and I never do, but a lot of people, they'll run out of antifreeze and they'll just run the hose out there and put a little water in
I've
there.
been guilty of that myself. Not
Yeah.
on this one, but.
It's got minerals in it,
Mm-hmm.
and them minerals get in them veins, clog them up.
Right.
Going out to California, you start climbing old mountain, get up on top of Cabbage, and all of a sudden you're running hot.
Yeah.
Well, that's why.
Huh. Well, let me ask you this. How much would it cost for us to haul a load of dirt to California?
Lower.
I'm just kidding. We ain't hauling no dirt to
At
California.
68 mile an hour, let's see here, it take a week.
Oh.
Normally it take about 3 days. But if you get the job, we'll tote it out there.
Yeah. Well, that'd be an expensive load of dirt.
Oh yeah. Somebody really want that dirt.
Yeah.
Bad.
That,
But that's just some tips that I've always learned and always used.
so we're gonna do the oil change New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Are we gonna go ahead and change the fuel filters and all that then, or are we gonna wait on them? Okay.
Fuel filters too.
All right. So should they be changed in between oil changes, or every other oil change, or every oil change? Every one.
Every one.
Okay.
Unless you have your own fuel system, you never know what you're getting.
Right. Those of y'all that don't know, which I'm sure none of you do because we've never said it before, Gary used to own his own company. How many trucks did you have?
At one time I had 5.
5 over-the-road heavy haul is what he did.
Well, 4 of them were, they were regular tandem axle,
Right.
pulled 45-ton RGN, which is a double drop RGN. And then I pulled the multi-axle trailers with a 4-axle. I wouldn't trust some other boys to do that.
I don't blame you.
One of those nacelles cost about $3 million.
Ooh.
And I did see one boy drop one of my guys.
Now you say nacelle, that's the wind turbine,
That's the
housings.
turbine that sits up on top.
but that's not just the housing. That's you
the
had
whole
them.
thing.
You had them put together when you were hauling them, so they had the motors in
Housings
them.
are made up in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
They're brought down to Pensacola. Pensacola puts the generators and the gearboxes, everything inside. Then we haul
Haul them wherever.
wherever. And usually we're the last ones on the site. Towers are already being erected. Time we get there, they just pick it off of us, set it down, change the rigging, take it to the top.
All right, got her all dolled up again, ready to go get dirt slung on it tomorrow. I wish it could just sit here and look pretty, but payments don't get made doing that. It's a good looking truck. So what we're thinking on doing, so from here to there, we're wanting to do an American flag with our logo and all in it. Y'all let us know what you think about that. I think it'd be pretty cool. There's a lot of these red T880s around this part of the world, Northwest Florida. So we want to stand out a little bit. We want people to say, wow, that's a nice truck. They already do because we wash ours and most people don't. But all right, that's going to do it for us today. If y'all like this type of videos, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. This dump truck is a big deal to us. Thanks for watching.
Y'all see me out there honky horn away.